Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing why are you getting so much attention? Like, why are you receiving a lot of attention right now? Okay, and we have here three beautiful pals, pal number one, pal number two, and pal number three. And I would also like to add a moment of silence. Everyone on this channel knows that I come from a Dominican family, and there's a big tragedy that occurred where 218 people passed away at a club. And just a couple moments of silence. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number one, Seven of Cups here. I heard pocket watching. Pile number one, all the attention is on you right now because I don't know if this is like a bonus. I heard big mouth. Spirit is really laughing at you guys right now. They're saying you have a big mouth. I don't know what that got to do with anything. But I don't know, maybe you guys received something. You won the lottery. You received some sort of like bonus, inheritance. You received some sort of raise at your job and you're like screaming into the world. They're saying you got a big mouth. Or your ancestors are saying that. Okay, Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is why you're receiving all this attention. I heard opportunities are coming in. Opportunities. Or maybe it just looks like things are moving forward for you guys in front of everyone's eyes, okay? I heard miserable. Oh my god, why I heard miserable? Like misery loves company. I keep hearing that. Um I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I heard like you guys probably have like a lot of miserable people around you. No offense. Maybe it's like your siblings, your coworkers, like people that hate their jobs, hate their lives, just hate everything, just find the negative in everything. Okay? And so to them, it seems like things are moving along for you. I also heard silence is key here. So maybe spirit or like your ancestors are urging you to like be a little bit more quiet, be a little bit more silent about the things that are moving along for you. Okay? Maybe, keep that to yourself a little bit. Um, you're getting a lot of attention. I heard, oh my God, I heard sex, money, drugs. I don't mean to be in your business. If this is not resonating right now, just stay. Stay for the ride because a lot of my friends here on YouTube watch me. Anyways, let me get to the chase. You guys may be living in a very fast life. I don't know if it's like clubbing every weekend, drinking a lot, hanging out with lots of people, engaging in activities revolving certain substances. All I'm saying is that this is why you're getting so much attention. It's giving like a, I don't know why I heard Kurt Cobain. I don't know. Maybe that's one of you guys' like favorite artists or whatever. It's just like I don't know. I heard teenage fever. Okay, you don't have to be a teenage watching this. I'm sorry, guys. Somebody's kicking me in my rib. It just feels like a teenage rush here. Okay, so there's two sides of this. Someone is living like a very fast life right now. And I don't want to say it's concerning for other people. I feel like other people just feel like you're living your life, but like it could be concerning for others. And then the other half of you guys, it's like life looks like a teenage dream. All right? It looks like you've accomplished things that maybe your teenage self will want you to accomplish. Um I feel like you're also getting a lot of attention because it's almost like you're attracting absolutely everything that you've ever wanted. Or it's just like things seem to come so easy to you. Okay, this is why you're getting so much attention because it's just like everything is just happening for you, pile number one. Okay, I'm also hearing a lot of Capricorn placements, Virgo placements, eighth house placements here, or seventh house placements. Geminis as well is coming out for this group. You can be receiving attention for a lot of like drama as well that's happening, maybe around you. I also feel like drama around money, whether it's money with like your family, money within like a job, or like just, I heard like maybe even fights around land. So maybe you have a lot of attention. I don't know. Maybe your family are like the culprit of it all. Okay. I heard like family is very messy. So I don't know. Maybe you get along with your family member, but you can admit that they're pretty messy. Okay. This is for some, not all. So it's like some family members here are just very messy, and it's just giving like a lot of attention to you and the rest of your family as well. Okay. I heard lore. Okay, I've been watching a lot of like lore stories on TikTok. I'm getting like a lot of lore with you guys. It feels like you are receiving a lot of attention because of your lore. Okay, remember earlier when I said sex, drugs, money, whatever? It's almost like you guys come from a very interesting background. So it could be that what I meant to say is not actually happening, but it has happened in the past. And so you guys come from a very like, I would say like very unique, very crazy past, and it kind of is sticking with you. It's like it's a part of who you are. And I know people change, people change, people change. I get it. I got you. But it's almost like, oh my god, why I heard like Honey Bunny, it's something Honey Bunny. It was this lady, I forgot her, Jenna something. No, listen. It just speaks about someone that has like such a cool past. I'm not saying that substances and hurting yourself or whatever. I'm not saying that is cool, but it's almost like maybe you didn't have a perfect past, but it just gives you such a edginess. It just is so cool on you. And you're probably like, Jaylene, what are you talking about? Are you really saying people are impressed by my toxic past and all the negative things that happen? Kinda. Kinda. Okay. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. It's just that the baby is kicking so much. Okay. I think it's because she could hear my voice, but even with that, it's like maybe you guys felt embarrassed about your past. It's like something about your past was so embarrassing, maybe because of the way you would crash out or the things that you were known for doing. Okay? And what if I were to tell you that your past is just edgy and cool, and people are like more wowed about how you were able to transform your life? You get what I mean? I don't know why I heard racer. Maybe somebody here used to race. Like very dangerous races. I don't know. Um, it's like, for example, I don't want to make this into like anybody's situation, but it's almost like that girl from the Playboy Mansion. This is not a real example. It's like a girl from a Playboy Mansion turns into a rich housewife, or like a whatever. That's just an example, but basically like it's just some sort of edginess that comes from your past to you that for maybe for you is very cringy, but you get a lot of attention for that, and you still do. You're known as that girl, that man, that boy that did this, that did that. You're known for that. And maybe you thought you were stupid, maybe you thought you were immature, maybe you thought you were corny, embarrassing, but people remember that about you. And I think what makes it so cool is the way you are now. So regardless if you think it's embarrassing, pile number one, People adore it. Okay. I heard embarrassing again. I don't know. I just feel like what's giving you the most attention right now is certainly the things that you're the most embarrassed of. Whether it's like your career or like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how somebody could be embarrassed by their career, but you could be embarrassed of something that you're doing currently. But to other people, it's like impressive. There's so many examples, so I just don't want to do one in specific because I don't want anybody feeling a certain way. But you could be feeling embarrassed of maybe the way you're getting your money or the way that your life used to be in the past. And yeah, I'm just not gonna lie, it just adds the touches of who you are. It almost make people adore you naturally because people automatically assume that you're very humble because of your past. So, for example, like, you know how maybe if you're like really perfect, people might feel a way about you because they might have some sort of assumptions that maybe you're an ASS, you're a BITCH. Pile number one, it's almost like when people see you, it's almost like, okay, they can automatically let their door, their barriers down. They could put their shell down, you know what I mean? Because your past or who you were has like creates this aura of humbleness. I'm sorry. Of humbleness. And yeah, I definitely feel like the parts of yourself that you don't like, that you might feel like were cringy or just really didn't do nothing for you, those are the parts that people really appreciate. And it screams, I'm human, I make mistakes, and I don't know why I feel like saying this, but it's like kiss my ass while I change. That is just so, oh my god. Pile number one, be my friend. Never never mind. And the only reason to say I never mind is because I don't want you guys to think that I'm supporting like, I don't know, like crazy stuff. But it's like, it's almost like pile number three, you don't accept these parts of yourself. And I understand, that's why I said never mind, because I don't want you guys thinking, I'm supporting, things that are not, that you don't consider good. I don't know. But pile number one, honestly, yeah, whatever it is that you've gone through or the things that you're not very open about or you're embarrassed to, people find it very cool about you. And that gives you a lot of attention, even from your family members that judge you. Okay, I just had to say that. I don't know why that came up. Yeah, even family members that judge you. I feel like others find you very cool. Okay, this is why you get a lot of attention, because people think you're cool. Okay, let's see here. With the Seven of Cups. You also get a lot of attention because it's almost like your life is a movie and you're living it, and everybody else is just like the audience. You don't revolve your life around anybody or rescuing people or like fixing people. Um, it's coming off as very selfish here, but it's very inspiring. Like, just focus on you, okay? Also, I feel like also the looks is coming in for me as well. You get a lot of attention because of your looks. You could have a very chic, elegant, or edgy type of look to you. If you're a man watching this, you could be the ones that wear like the earrings. You could be someone that like wears a lot of different jewelry as well. Yeah, people are looking up to this group. And you can look at me right now and be like, me? Really, me? I heard talk of the town. The kid that nobody wanted for their kid to play with. And Paul number one used to be like, but their kid is worse. Okay, we get it, Paul number one. But it doesn't change the fact that you were that kid. You were that kid that nobody wanted their kids around, or like the kid that all family would be like, I don't like your friend. They're just weird. Okay, again, you get a lot of attention because you're almost of like a kiss my ass type of person. Again, like you're not you're not gonna fall to societal standards very easily. I feel like if someone close to you or even your family like expects something from you, you will really do the opposite. And not because you will purposely do it, okay? It's almost like it's just something that you're bound to do. Not purposely done, of course. It's like you wish that you could be someone that could just fall in line, but it's like your circumstances didn't allow you to. It's almost like you were bound to learn certain lessons and bound to become who you are. Um, I also heard tragedy, so you can also be getting a lot of attention because maybe somebody around you just went through some sort of tragedy, somebody around you. I'm not getting necessarily you, but I'm getting somebody around you that you know, whether it's like a neighborhood, a neighbor, a town. Something could have happened to where, like, to somebody where you live near. Um, yeah, that's another reason why you're getting a lot of attention right now. And generally, you get a lot of attention because you're very unique. I would just say, you're not the friend people will find twice. It's not happening. Very unique. Again, pile number one, just be my friend. Okay, I know I said earlier, never mind. But I meant, I didn't mean it like that. But pile number one, such an interesting personality, just an interesting person here. And I feel like you will always be in the back of people's minds that knew you or currently know you. Okay, your life is just that interesting. And I don't really know what is it that happened in your past because it's just so much energy that I can't be very specific. But just know that the most annoying parts of yourself, the parts where you're like, oh, why couldn't I just do different? Are the parts that people see that are the most beautiful. And it's just the parts where people are in awe, like inspired. Regardless if you hear the opposite about it. Of course, there's going to be judgmental people, but pile number one, you're the shit because you've been through some shit. So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked a pal number two, okay, let's see. Why are you getting so much attention now? We have here the Hierophant. Why are you such a bitch? Oh my god. I didn't mean it like that. You guys know I'm not calling you a bitch. You are getting so much attention right now because people are seeing you as like very cruel or like bitchy or like cold or BT faced. Um, yes, you're getting a lot of attention because there's something like very like honorarily strict about you, whether you're not seeing people, you're not coming around people. You kind of like cut the case with a lot of your annoying coworkers. You're like, listen, I'm not here to hang out with you guys. I'm here to work. Okay. I heard also like boundaries, shaking things up. Um, you're getting a lot of attention because there's something that you have like really like stricten yourself of, whether it's like gossip, um, being in places where you're not appreciated, entertaining drama. Yeah. Somebody here is also getting attention because of a new tattoo. I don't know where you got this new tattoo. If it was on your neck, your arm, your chest. You're getting a lot of attention for that as well. People are surprised of the placement. Yes, so there's just a very high position that you're in right now. Maybe you just got like positioned as a manager at your job. Congratulations. Um, you were just like, positioned to be a supervisor, or now like someone important, whether it's important in another family because you got married. Yeah, you're also getting attention. Maybe somebody just got proposed to or is married. Like, you're getting a lot of attention because there's something of importance that's coming out of you. Okay, even if it's like a pregnancy or a marriage, it's something about you is giving you this sense of importance. Okay, and you're getting a lot of attention for it. Like, a lot of people are thinking about you. A lot of people have you in their minds. A lot of people are talking about you in this current moment. People are like literally beneath you at this point. And I don't mean it in that way. I mean it in a way like you're getting a lot of attention because it's seeming like you are on a higher pedestal. You're on a higher ladder than a lot of people around you. Okay? And it's almost like you're standing on it. You know what I mean? That you're standing on your business. You're standing on your position as a supervisor. You're standing on your position as being a new member in a family group and not letting disrespect slide. Okay? You're standing on business when it comes to your position in some place. Okay, that's why you're getting a lot of attention. You're getting a lot of attention as well due to some sort of silence that is occurring. I think you've been more quieter. I think that it's bringing you a lot of attention because you are a chatterbox. Heavy Leo, Gemini placements here for this group. If not, also, I heard Aries, Taurus. Somebody here is a big, big chatterbox, and I feel like it's been toned down lately. And you're getting a lot of attention for that. I also heard something happened in the church. You're getting a lot of attention because of that. Maybe you switched churches, or your family switched churches, so you're getting a lot of attention for that. Someone is also getting a lot of attention because of like a haircut, a new haircut, a new hair look. Okay. There's something that is like very stressful right now. And you're getting a lot of attention because you're making people feel stressed about maybe their place in your life or the circumstances that are occurring in your life. You have people stressed because people don't know their position in your life. And you're like, why are they stressed? Because something feels there's a big change here within you. There's a big change, and maybe it was like the position that you work in, or the positions that you're putting yourself onto now. Like, maybe you're standing with more boundaries. You're taking your life a little bit more serious. And so I feel like the confusion with a lot of people is making them a little stressed out. I also heard like somebody is starting to wear their hijab, or like being more modest, and that's bringing a lot of attention as well. Something's stricten up with you guys, and I don't know if it's whether the routine because of a new position, um, because of a marriage, because of a pregnancy, because of something. There's something that has been more strict in your life. I really feel like I also heard grow up. Like, I feel like this pal, you finally kind of told yourself that you have to grow up. And if it's not grow up, that it's time to get serious with yourself. I feel like this group was the type of people that felt unappreciated, maybe unappreciated, um, let down, not really taken serious. And you realize that that was something that you would have to change for yourself. This is not something that was going to happen to you. You will have to change who you are to attract the circumstances and the right people that you want. I also heard jealousy. You're getting a lot of attention because it's almost like there's some sort of jealousy that's around you. Yeah, there's jealousy surrounding your energy right now from others, of course. So, you can also be receiving a lot of attention because it's almost like your attitude has caused a shift in others to see you differently, to view you differently. You're more into this like different type of vibe where people wouldn't really expect you to be in that vibe. Again, I don't want to say people didn't take you serious back in the day, pound number two, but it's almost like you're getting a lot of attention because there's something that's coming off as very stern about you right now. You're not playing. You're not playing anymore. There's definitely a sense of more respect. So if you were like trying to gain other people's respect or for others to view you in a highly manner, I also heard somebody felt like their parents or like maybe their family member wouldn't take them serious, and you finally started to act more stern or serious around them so that they could take you serious. Somebody felt like maybe your family members thought differently about who you actually were. Maybe this is also somebody that will people please very hard when it came to family members, and your family members just never came through for you the way that you did. They just wouldn't take you serious. They will take other people serious. Okay, other people more serious that are in your life, but it's almost like you try to push that away. Like, this is my life, this is my career, I get to do what I want. You could also be getting a lot of attention because of something that you're studying or like something that you're doing right now, whether it's through like tech, medicine, law, something that looks very hard. So you might be getting a lot of attention for that as well. Also heard like a new property, new houses. Somebody's family member just bought a new house or something like that, and your family could be getting a lot of attention, or maybe like a family owned business. Yeah. You're also getting a lot of attention because it's almost like you don't want people to know that you're happy about something. Somebody here is mad about something. Like, you're mad about something. That's why you're getting a lot of attention. You're mad about something, but you're not saying that you're mad about it. But you're mad about something. And you're getting a lot of attention for that because people really feel like you're mad at them, or you're mad about something that's happening in your life or that happened in the past, maybe with an individual. And I feel like also people probably like put it over the rug because it's you, and then like people feel like that individual just always does something, or like they're always used to it, or like they have like a an individual that loves to act like it's just like when someone, let's say like in a family or like a friend group, they do something to you and nobody in the group takes it serious, or in the family takes it serious because that's just who they are, or that's just things that they do. But you are like almost like tired of it. Like, you're tired of people not taking you serious, and people almost kind of like letting other people get away with things that you would not get away with. Okay. And things that you will get real, let's say, you will have repercussions for doing things that other people would do, but it's almost like the things that you do are not swept under the rug, but what other or this person does do. Somebody here could also be like a victim of like gang stalking, or even like someone trying to ruin your reputation, and that's why you're getting a lot of attention right now, because it's almost like you're not feeding the drama anymore. you're not correcting what people think about you. It's almost like if you think that's true, or you're on that person's side, you can stay there. It's fine. I don't really care. I don't really need to, It's almost like someone tired of always being blamed. Pal 2, I really feel like you're a woman. And I don't know if it's like your culture or something. And if you're not a woman, it's fine. It could just be like your culture, or like even like maybe you're a middle child, um, or maybe it's just your family, because not everyone here is a woman, but like you're always blamed. Like you're always blamed for something. Or you always feel like you're blamed, or you always feel like you're targeted for something. And it's almost like you're tired of being that victim. You're tired of feeling like the victim, always feeling guilty, or always feeling like bad for something that you've never caused, or bad about something you never did. So it's almost like the stern attitude is almost like closing the book of you being tired about it. Like you just closing the chapter that you're tired, that you don't care anymore, that you just are deciding to move with your life, and you're not clearing things up, and you're also not feeling bad for things that you never caused anymore. And you're getting a lot of attention for it. And this is maybe why people think you're like a BTICH right now. You're being very cold, because there's almost like a lack of connection here. There's a lack of careness as well. So yeah, you could have been a victim of gang stalking, or even like, yeah, like people coming together, like, or one person trying to get people together to like think negatively about you. And it's almost like you're just over it. And I feel like this is constantly a theme in your life. Don't ask me why, but I just know. Like this is it's a constant theme in your life, Pile number 2, where people just constantly have to get others together, or or like somebody always got to feel triggered or targeted by you, and it's almost like you never even did anything. I understand. And I understand like trying to get away from that victim mentality of always being like, why me, why me, why me? And it's just like, you know what? Why am I making myself feel bad twice about something that I've never done? It's fine. If they feel that way, they could feel that. That's fine. They don't pay my bills. And if everybody wants to believe them, that's fine too. I don't care. Nobody does anything for me anyways. It's not like anybody puts anything positive on my table. It's not like anybody is doing me a favor. I don't care. Right? Because I also feel like you're getting a lot of attention because there's almost like a reaction that people are waiting for. People are either waiting on a reaction from you, or like a conversation, or like a clearing of something, and they're not getting that. So instead, I feel like they're just calling you cold and like bitter, and like, taking your distance as an attack. But I'm not gonna lie, it's almost giving like an air of respect. So what you're doing actually is working, Pile number 2. It's giving you an air of respect, because it's people like saying, well, they're finally more mature now. Like they finally do not care what we think. They finally do not care. I don't know where you're from. I don't know what kind of coworkers you have or who you're around, but it's almost like this themed of people feeling like someone, like it's like entertaining to have somebody feel offended. Or like it's entertaining to have someone having to explain them, like having to explain themselves constantly, or trying to confront something, or have conversations about irrelevant drama, or just like just making negative feelings and negative things like such an important matter, right? It's like people that instead of, trying to bring in peace and love and positivity, it's almost like they love to shed the light on the negative stuff and like make it very important. I really don't know. I really think this is either a work environment or like a family thing. Okay? It's like a family situation or like a work situation. But it's actually, you're putting yourself on this pedestal. You're putting that respect on yourself. And you're saying, if people are constantly feeling triggered and offended of just me being me, then maybe I should just continue to be myself. Because me trying hard, me trying to lower myself, me trying to over explain, people still feel offended. And it's like, you feel like no matter where you turn, it's just still a problem. So you're finally deciding to stay in your place and put that respect onto yourself and just, stop feeling bad for things that you can't change. Okay? So, pile number two, yes, you're receiving a lot of attention because of some sort of drama that's happening. I'm so sorry. It could also be like a friend that's constantly trying to make you look bad to other friends or something like that. And you're just like tired of it, like you don't care about it anymore. You're just letting them run with whatever topic that they want to run with, and you're just going to continue to be who you are. And whoever wants to believe them, they can stay on that side. But what I could see about the situation is like if you're moving with love, pile number two, that will win and that will surpass anything else that's happening. So it's okay. You're fine. You're also getting attention because of your hair. Somebody's hair is growing. I said something about crown or hair earlier. There could also be like a change in your aura due to your like crown chakra. I don't know if you've been meditating for like somebody's been meditating here or doing work for it to like to open their crown chakra. I don't know why that came up. The color purple could be very significant. The number 35, 55, 33, 23 could be very significant as well. Someone here could have like a pet snake or has been having a lot of dreams with snakes. Be careful. That can mean that could be snakes. That could really mean snakes around you, okay? Actual snaky people. Um but again, my biggest like tip with anybody that is encountering a lot of people that just want to look at them in a negative way, just be lovable. I'm telling you right now, nothing messes other people up more than when you are viewing everything with love. It's okay to feel offended, it's okay to feel negative, but it just means that you need to focus on the things that you love and focus on the things that make you feel better. That's that's between them and God. Like that's between them and the universe. And I never lost a battle. I never lost a battle moving with love. How about that? All the battles I've lost was me trying to like be reciprocate with the energy, revengeful, trying to, get my lick back, as we say here in America. Trying to be even with the, get even. I've always lost those fights, those battles. With love, it conquers it all. I'm telling you, everybody will just fall on their face. Trust me, polymer two. Um, Also, somebody could be getting a lot of attention because of a surgery here. I also hear like a plastic surgery, like somebody probably got their breast done, or you're getting a lot of attention because of your chest area. Somebody's been working on their chest at the gym. But yeah, a lot of attention due to some sort of issue, but it's almost like the attention you're receiving is because you look so honorable, so highly, so like fantastic. So did you really lose or did you gain a crown? Because look, I just keep looking at the crown. So you gained the crown in some sort of situation. That's why you're getting a lot of attention. Pound number two, you've gained the crown in a certain situation, in a certain problem, in a certain fight. You gained the crown and keep doing what you're doing. You're in the right path. You're doing things right. Um, like any ordinary past crash out, I could say that it never really benefited us. Reacting to things never really benefited anybody. It never did. It was just a sign of unhealed trauma and feeling worthless to the point where you have to act like you care about yourself. But when you care about yourself, you don't let yourself sweat. You can pick yourself up, right? And yeah, pile number two, you're just showing people how it's done. And you are sitting in your high horse right now. That's why you're getting all of this attention. People can't believe how classy, put together, respected you look right now in this current moment. And I really love that for you. Like, that's really amazing because hello, like, why would you not look like that? Okay, you've been doing the work, and people can't mess with you the way that they used to mess with you mentally. That's the problem as well. That's why you're also getting a lot of attention, because people just found out that they cannot get to you like they used to get to you. It's not working out for them anymore. It's not. And in a moment where people felt like their attacks or the subliminals will make you feel so bad and make you over explain yourself and find solutions and do this and care too much and do that, they no longer get that. And it's making you look better than them, unfortunately. They're kind of like clapping for you. Okay, you know you're doing things right when the accuser is kind of respecting you. That's funny right there. I like that one. Just so put together. I don't know if that's ever happened to somebody here. I hope not. Or maybe you were like, I don't know, attacking someone and they just like gracefully moved on, or just gracefully took their things and went down another path. I know that stung more than any other reaction. Okay? Have I gone through that? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not looking into the past. But what can I say, guys? The way you're moving gracefully through situations and just showing your power through your actions and your reactions, beautiful. Chef's kiss. I really love that this pal is finally putting that worth on yourself. I'm telling you right now, nobody is going to put worth onto you. Nobody's going to stamp you with the respect them on your forehead. Nobody's going to do that. The only person that could do that is yourself. By the way you react to things, by the things that you take so seriously. Okay, which honestly, I know some people could get very disrespectful, but there's nothing you should take so seriously to the point where you just talk about it, period. You could talk about it, of course, to yourself, your diary, somebody that you really love, but like, just crashing out about it. I hope anybody that doesn't live in the US knows what crashing out means. But just basically, like, just taking a situation too serious. A negative situation too serious. That's what, and well, in my terms, is that. But you're not doing that no more, and you're getting a lot of attention because of this air of dignity and this air of respect and this air of, yes, I am the shit. Let me sit on it. Let me sit on this chair. Let me put my crown back on. Let me dry my sweat and my tears, because they're not worth it here. They're not worth it here. My money is my time. No, my time is money. That's what I meant to say. So you're getting a lot of attention as well because you're looking more confident. You're looking more secured. And I also heard something. Oh my God, it just came through and I just lost the thought. Also, like, shutting people's mouths about, like, who they think you are and what you do, and you do this and you do that. For example, somebody could say something that you do. Like, pile number two, they always are just late and then boom, you come early. You can't say that anymore. You know what I mean? It's an example, but basically, like, people can't assume your next move. People cannot assume what you're going to do next. Which, it kind of makes people respect you more. When your actions are, like, very predictable, people can probably play a lot of games with you for that. It's almost like, giving your enemy the map to find you. Because, I know pile number two is going to be here tomorrow. You're not as predictable. Like, I know if I move their shoe to the left, they're going to come out and say something mean and nasty. It's like, you're being very unpredictable right now, and that's why you're getting all this attention. Very unpredictable and almost like saying what you have to say through your actions. Right? Beautiful. I love that for you. So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 3, let's find out. Why are you getting so much attention right now? And I heard the predictor of the ages. Um, I don't know if you're a tarot reader watching this, but basically you have a lot of your clients giving you a lot of attention, or people that you've read before, because like what you said is actually happening for them right now. Okay, so definitely in the High Priestess energy. You're getting a lot of attention right now because maybe there's like some sort of secret that people want to find out. Whether it's like a secret about like your relationship, your marriage, or something that has to do with like your father. Like a father figure. Or somebody that you used to take care of that was very old, I heard. Okay. I also feel like you're getting a lot of attention because of something that has to do with your reproductive organs. Whether they're your reproductive organs or like I heard uterus for somebody. I don't know if somebody's recovering from like cancer from their genitals, like uterus, or sending lots of love and health your way. That's for some, not all. You're getting a lot of attention right now because it's almost like you know something that you're not supposed to know. Like somebody has figured out that you know about something that you're not supposed to know about. Whether it's something about a company, a family secret, something about a partner or your partner's family, something that you weren't supposed to find out but you did. And that's why a lot of attention is on you right now. I also feel like there's something that is causing a lot of attention to happen with you. It's like somebody here does somebody here thinks that you know about something and you're like judging them. And you could know or you could not. But they think you're judging them. I heard earthquake in Spanish. I really don't know why I heard that. Maybe you're getting a lot of attention because maybe you endured some sort of earthquake or your family members did in their other origin country. Or something that has to do with a past earthquake could be getting you a lot of attention. There's a lot of secrets here. And you're getting a lot of attention because either you're not uncovering them or because people don't know if you know. And it's almost like if they try to figure out if you know, it's like almost giving you the secret, right? You're getting a lot of attention right now because a lot of the things that you predicted in your readings are happening. Or a lot of the things that you predicted about other people or in the past is happening. Somebody here gets like very vivid dreams, whether they're like dreams that tell you what's going on or dreams about other people and their actions. Or like you can probably be the person that helps family members out because your dreams kind of gives you like secrets or clues about the people around them. You can get a lot of attention right now because of your height, or because maybe now you're wearing a lot more heels or like shoes that make you look taller. You could be getting a lot of attention right now because you decided to stay neutral in a certain situation or problem. You're deciding to stay neutral or you're deciding to mind your business about something. It's almost like there's a situation right now in your life where people want you to pick a side. You have like somebody like telling you about somebody else and somebody telling you about somebody else. And you're almost like caught in the middle of the situation. It's almost saying like you're doing the correct thing. You're doing the correct thing. Don't fall for it. Like stay neutral. I don't know who needed to hear that. You're also getting a lot of attention because of something you're posting online, whether it's like about your business, your family, your love life, your social life. You're getting a lot of attention because of the things that you're posting online right now. The number 77 or 777 can be very significant. 17. You could also be getting a lot of attention because maybe somebody here plays the piano or is trying to learn to play the piano. You could also be getting a lot of attention because maybe you spoke on something that you do. Whether you spoke that you do magic or you spoke on something that has to do with the occult. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so whether you're doing freezer spells, water spells, and you said something about it, you're getting a lot of attention because of it. You're getting a lot of attention because you're using something that you do creatively as a business or as a job. You could be getting a lot of attention at your job right now. Maybe due to your outside activities or your hobbies. You could be getting a lot of attention because of a situation that you were right about. There was something that you were right about, and it's almost like you got shamed for it or you got like fired for it in the past. Like there's something that you were saying that people, maybe your family, your lover, or somebody around you said you were crazy for saying that, or you were crazy for thinking that way, or even saying something, but then it actually came out to be true. And that's why you're getting a lot of attention. Somebody is visiting their home country right now. You could be getting a lot of attention because of that. Like a lot of people are like just watching you because you've came to visit. Again, you're getting a lot of attention because of your practices, your spiritual practices, your religious practices, or even your hobbies. But you could also be getting a lot of attention because of something that you said that was perceived the wrong way, but you were right. And I feel like also somebody feels like you know something about them. Like you know someone's deepest, darkest secret that could ruin them. And they really think you do. You know. Okay. And I don't know if you know or not, but if you do know, you're like, listen, I don't care. And I don't care to ruin you. You're not on the top of my list, on my to-do list. Pile number. That's what Pile 3 is saying. But hey, if I need to use it, I will. Pile 3, I don't think you're like that though. I don't think you would do that. Pile 3, you're also getting a lot of attention because there's something that you're trying to hide. But people know that that's happening. So if someone here in this pile is trying to hide the problems that they're having in a relationship, people can see right through it. Oh my god, that's so crazy. One of my pipes started like crackling. So that is confirmation right there. So if somebody here, I'm not saying, hey, go outside and tell everybody your business. Like, yes, I'm going through a divorce. Yes, Paul doesn't love me anymore. I'm not saying to do that. Listen, I'm not telling you to tell your business to the world. I'm just putting you onto game. You're getting attention because people are figuring something out that you're kind of keeping a secret. And it doesn't have to necessarily be about a relationship. It could be as easy as like a problem or something. Oh my god, I just heard something. I'm so sorry. If you told somebody close to you that you had an STD, like somebody gave you something, they told. They told everyone. I'm sorry, Pal 3, I had to let you know. And you don't have to confirm it in the comments, please. No, you don't have to do that. But Pal 3, that person ratted you out. And I also feel like that's the person that is scared that you know about the secret that they told everybody. But it's almost like you don't know about it. But they feel like you do know because maybe through life's funny circumstances, you're not effing with that person because you didn't like something that they did or you're not liking their attitude. So it's almost like you're mad at them about something else and they're scared that you're mad at them over a whole other reason. Okay, so also you're getting a lot of attention because something that you tried to keep a secret, somebody spilled the beans on you. And that person is feeling very guilty right now because they think that you know. Okay, that's first time, not all. Oh my god, this is some juicy tea. This should have been a gossip reading. Um, Pile 3, all I just gotta say, if it is true, if this resonates with you, there's nothing to feel bad about. We're all humans. And I just gotta say one thing. Nothing in this world is past anybody, okay? Nobody can make fun of you for something that's occurring in your life because life is life. And one day your humor or your gossip could be you the next day, okay? So, Pile 3, don't feel guilty, don't feel bad. But I do have to put you on to game. Somebody is spilling your beans. So, even if it's not a STD, if it's like about your relationship, about something you did at work, somebody spilled the beans on you. And I just had to let you know, if you told something intimate or a secret to someone, the beans have been spilled. And this is why you're getting so much attention. And if not, if that's not the case is that somebody that maybe you're no longer speaking to knows that you know something about them. And they're scared for their dear life that someone's going to find out or somebody's going to catch on to them. Okay? You could be getting a lot of attention because maybe you have like really thick hair now. Like something about your hair like seems so much healthy. I got hair for Pal too as well. I don't know why, but something about your hair is just like more thick and like healthy. You could be getting a lot of attention for that as well. I also heard like you could be getting attention because of some sort of like bodily changes. Okay, somebody's body is changing. But also you're getting a lot of attention because it's almost like something has been uncovered about you to others, or others feel like something has been uncovered about themselves, and that's like the main message here. So I don't know who needed to hear that, whether it's something at work or something that happened at work, that you know about, or somebody knows, like somebody here is scared as hell. Scared. And it's not really much you, it's just somebody around you that's really scared. And I feel like a lot of attention is on to you because it's like somebody's like measuring every step you take. It's so funny. You're getting a lot of attention because something about you is like more encouraging, or like you're like lifting a lot of people up from like bad moments or like grievances. It's almost like you're becoming like a shoulder for other people to lean on and for other people to actually confess to you about their problems. You get a lot of attention, or you're getting it right now because a lot of people trust you. A lot of people want your recommendations or some on something, or like people kind of like want to hear your side and want to hear what you would do in a situation. Okay, so like a lot of people like respect what you have to say about things. You could also be getting a lot of attention because you're not someone that take things personally or always acts defensive around others. It's like you can like not talk to someone for 25 years, Pal 3, and you would just still talk to them like nothing ever happened. You never take anything personally. You're like a fan's favorite, like a people's favorite, Pal 3, and you get a lot of attention because people just always trust you with what they have to say. And I genuinely feel like the problem here is that someone probably told you too much, and now they're scared that you're gonna say something about them. And it's just funny because they don't know who you are. They don't know that you got a big heart, and that even if things are rocky between you and them, you're not gonna go and like spill their beans or like talk about them behind their back or tell the whole world about what they did to their boss and how they committed fraud. Like you're not that type of person. So you get a lot of attention, or you are getting a lot of attention right now because you know something that you're not supposed to know, or someone else knows things that they're not supposed to know about you. Also, you're getting a lot of attention because of the way you're dressing as well. Maybe somebody's dressing more business casual, more like, I heard like more mature, and you're getting a lot of attention for that. Like good attention. Like people's like, okay, they're matching their style now. And yes, people, you're also getting a lot of attention maybe through like a brow lamination, something different with the brows. I don't know if somebody here cut their brows more or like did some like permanent like something to their eyebrows. I don't know. Somebody here could be from Trinidad. I also heard like from the Caribbean islands, Jamaica. Somebody could really like apricot, something with an apricot. I don't know if somebody has that apricot tree, a peach tree. You could be somewhere where there's a lot of like fruits or peaches as well. But that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.